morning, Powers. Please have a seat quickly. We have a few things going on today. I was struggling today to find a title for today's TMP because there are quite a lot of different things going on. And I think at the end of the day, I think it maybe is about freedom of expression. There is a certain freedom that you have when your musical skills are at a level where you can be free to explore. If your musical skills are not strong enough, you can't do a lot of things. So the PAA had a wish list. I asked them, what do you all want to learn this term that's special and different? And they said, we want to learn to play the harp. So last Wednesday, they started some harp lessons. They had 3 sessions, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yesterday, they had a sound check, and today they're going to play their first harp concert. Please welcome on stage some of the PAA kids and Dr. Jason Chua, who was their teacher. After watching that, how many of you would like to learn to play the harp? Maybe we will buy a harp for Powis. How many of you would like Powis to own a harp? So we'll look into that as a possibility. I think there's quite an uptake. How many of you were here when there was this fantastic harpist that was actually in Powis and she played a lot of concerts? What's her name? Yeah. Put up your hand if you were here and you've heard her play before. Fantastic. A lot of people. So we'll look into that as a possibility. Do you know what song they were playing just now? And from Up, correct. Can we have the screen change? This is called Married Life from the animation movie Up. And if you haven't seen Up before, please go look it up. It's one of the most beautiful movies ever made. All right, next we have Alan Yin. And he is going to do a monologue called The Fat Cat Killers, and it's a play by Adam Simkowitz. I hope you enjoy it. It's about a guy that was fired from his job, and he's planning now to kill the CEO of his company. Okay.
To whom it may concern, this is a manifesto for a better America, and a confession for the killing of Dave Russell, but not an apology. Let it be known that we killed Dave Russell, and we're not sorry for it. Oh, even though he was charismatic. We are not signing the letter or anything, because we don't want to go to jail. We don't think we should anyway, because he built his empire on our backs, and then turned us away. So, in return, we put a bullet in his head. And here's where the manifesto part comes in. Dave died because he was the CEO of a company that treated the workers badly. This is just the beginning. We will not stop there. And we hope we encourage others to likewise kill the CEOs of the companies. The only way the companies will start treating workers better is if they are individually afraid for their lives. So I urge you to kidnap and kill your local CEOs and continue to kill them off one by one until the pay begins to be reasonable. Something like a major corporation may seem impossible to defeat. Do you never pay us more? You may say, do you never treat us right? Well, you may be right, but again, you may never know until you kill the key people in a corporation. Remember, corporations are made up of people that make decisions that affect your lives. Once you knock down a few of them, I think you'll be surprised how things start turning to your favor. They should be terrified of us. There are so many more of us. But we've allowed ourselves to get beaten down. We go to their schools where the teachers tell us to sit down and shut up and memorize and do our work and then arrive on time and then ask for whatever whoever's in charge is wanting to give. And that's what we do for the rest of our lives. In France, they beheaded the royalties when they lost touch with the common people. Well, our royalties are the heads of the companies, the heads of media, the people who own the grocery stores and sell us gas and electricity and take all our money to put in their banks. And it's time to chop their heads off one by one until they start treating us like human beings. Now, I know, killing even one CEO may be a major undertaking. You have to get a van. You have to put the newspapers down. You'll have to get rid of the body after. But if you really want it, and you believe in what you're doing, you can make it happen. It'll be good for everyone. So, in conclusion, I seriously hope that you will consider in joining us on an adventure to wipe out the money-grubbing rich people until we are treated fairly and equally. Only then can the revolution end. Sincerely, the Fat Cat Killers.
Freedom of expression, indeed. That was the first of the Lambda pieces that the students have been working on. Lambda is a drama and musical examination that is conducted in this school as well. The next one is also a Lambda monologue, and it's going to be presented by Jaden Baird. And he's going to do a monologue from Shakespeare's Macbeth. Please welcome Jaden to the stage.
Is that a dagger which I see before me? The handle toward my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat oppressed brain? I see thee yet, in form as palpable as this which now I draw. thou marshals the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made the fools of the other senses, or else worth all the rest. I see thee yet, and on thy blade and dungeon gouts of blood, which was not so before. There's no such thing, it is the bloody business which informed us to mine eyes. Now over the one half-worn nature seems dead. And wicked dreams abuse curtained sleep. Witchcraft celebrates pale Hecate's offerings. And with it murdered, alarum by a sentinel, the wolf, whose howless watch, thus with his stealthy pace, with Tarquin's ravishing strides towards his design, moves like a ghost. Thou sure and firm set earth, hear not my steps which way they walk, for fear thy very stones prate of my whereabout, and take the present horror from the time which now suits with it. What was thy threat? He lives. Words to the heat of deeds too cold breath gives. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
Those were two very dark pieces, but we do not want to finish our TMP so dark, so we have a comedy for you. Coming up next is the Blueberry Hill Accord that's going to be presented by Sivlin and Jachi, and this is a piece by Daryl Watson. Please welcome them to the stage.
Before we leave here today, there's a few things I'd like to get in writing. I've compiled some notes here. They're more bullet points, actually. I was thinking we could go over them and both sign at the bottom.
Is this a joke?
Well, no.
I'm not signing anything.
But
no, this is stupid.
I feel this is
I
the
don't
best.
give a rat's behind what you feel.
Look, I know things about you.
Are you threatening me?
No, I know things about you too, okay? So it's in both our best interest to settle this on paper.
You're serious?
Yes.
You want to add yet another layer of insanity to this whole thing?
Well, I wouldn't.
No. You want to do it? Let's do it. Fine. Give me that back. First of all, I want all my stuff back from you. My Nora Jones CD.
My copy of Pride and Prejudice.
My green top. Oh, my Magic 8 Ball.
You gave me the Magic 8 Ball.
I lent you the Magic 8 Ball. You just never gave it back.
You never asked for it. I've had it for like 3 years.
Better later than never.
Fine. And just so we're clear, I don't want you talking about me to anyone else.
Fine. And you better not talk about me to anyone else either.
Fine.
And also, I don't want you telling the Joey Feinberg story anymore.
What?
Because it's my story.
But I always tell that story. It's a good story.
It's a great story, but you butcher it every time you tell it.
I do not.
Lindsay, you could find a lottery ticket on the street, win $1 million, get kidnapped by Colombian drug lords, be held for a ransom, go on Oprah to tell the whole world about it, and you'd still make it the most boring, yawn-inducing story ever. You have a knack for it.
That's so mean.
It's the truth. I only let you tell the Joey Feinberg story because you're my friend. But if we're not friends anymore, I don't want you telling it.
Well, then you can't tell the Lake Mead story anymore.
What sense does that make?
If I can't tell the Joey Feinberg story anymore, you can't tell the Lake Mead story anymore.
Excuse me, but the Joey Feinberg story happened to me and Joey Feinberg. It's my story.
And the Lake Mead story happened to both you and me. It's 50% mine by rights, and I'm saying I don't want you telling it.
50% of it is mine too.
Well, then you can tell your 50%.
This is ridiculous.
I'm serious. You can only talk about the things that happen to you. Leave me out of it.
Fine.
Promise me.
I promise. I'm writing it down. See? Oh, and also you can't tell anybody I got my period during that softball game.
I thought everybody knew that.
Nuh-uh. Everyone thought it was Jackie.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Why do you think they call her Jackie Swab-Inson?
Gross. That's awful.
Whatever. It's payback from when she told everybody I had mono, who when I so didn't.
I guess.
You guessed right.
Did you know she went after Tommy Mark? Even after I told her I liked him?
Yeah, cause she's like that. I told you not to tell her you wanted him, but for the record, I can date Tommy now.
What?
Once we sign this, all's fair.
Does that mean I can date Adam?
Whatever, I don't care. Also, you can't tell anybody I'm seeing a therapist.
You can't tell anybody I'm seeing a therapist. And you can't tell anybody about the time I kissed Rachel Baumgartner at that party.
Rachel? You kissed Rachel Baumgartner?
Wait, you didn't know? Oh my god, I cannot believe I just told
So
you that.
what happened? You have to tell me everything.
It was so crazy. I can't think of anything else to write down.
Actually, I have one more thing.
What is it?
Neither of us can come here, ever.
No way.
We can't or I won't sign.
Why?
Because Blueberry Hill is our place. This is the part where I told you about losing my... And you told me about losing you. Ugh. We had all the big talks. Boys, guys, college, religion. It's holy ground. I don't care who you pick for your really good best friend, but you better not bring her here.
I don't know.
What? Does that history mean nothing to you?
No, it does. I just...
What?
I don't know. This is hard.
Oh, well, I don't know what to tell you. I would have been perfectly happy if you just given me the silent treatment for 8 months and talk bad about me behind my back, whilst I go crazy trying to figure out what happened between you and me. That's how normal people end friendships.
Okay.
So we agreed? Blueberry Hill is off limits?
Yeah.
So, where should I sign?
Well, we can't sign it like this.
Why not?
It's all scribbles. It should be typed up in legalese, so it at least looks legible.
So who's going to do that?
I guess I will.
So, in the meantime, verbal agreement?
I don't trust those. No one actually agrees on what was actually agreed upon. That's why you get things in writing. I mean, I'm willing to wait if you are.
I guess.
At least until I get this typed up.
Yeah. Wait, I'm confused. Are we still friends?
I mean, I guess technically until we sign this, yeah.
Because I'm just going to be hanging out, so if you don't think you'll be done by then...
We'll see. I've got a lot of homework and rehearsal, so maybe I won't get to it.
Or maybe in Saturday you can come over to my place, and once you're done with it, we can sign it before you leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, okay.
Rachel Baumgartner.
Okay, first of all,
All right. So that's all for our TMP for today. I want to give a shout out to Jen Blay, who prepared all the Lambda pieces for today as well and helped all the kids do so well. Please give her a big hand. And to another big hand for Dr. Jason Chua, who prepared the kids for the harp piece in such a short time. Thank you. All right, please feel free to make your way out carefully. Listen to Miss Vicky as she tells you what to do. Thank you.